My name is David Borey, international heartthrob. I hail from Elizabeth, Colorado. And this is my story. I do stand-up comedy for a living, and I went to Las Vegas recently, and I was like, man, this is great. I get to do stand-up comedy in Las Vegas. I'm really making it. My agent set me up with a gig with a very famous person in another very famous person's comedy club. And I was like, man, this is as good as it gets. I went to his comedy club and it was kind of weird. The setup was strange. It definitely had all Asian wait staff, which I was like, that's just interesting. You don't see that, seems like a weird choice. I was like, okay, it doesn't matter, this is gonna be great. And I go backstage and the guy's real nice, everybody's real nice. They had a bunch of sandwiches, which was great, like whole pastrami sandwiches. And I was like, this is living, this is showbiz, I'm so stoked. So we're talking, the guy's real nice guy, he's chatting me up. He's like, okay, I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna introduce you. You come on stage, you do your thing next. The guy goes out, and out of nowhere, I really didn't see this coming. He goes, your next comic, ladies, watch out, he's an African American. You might wanna hide your purse. And then he just goes on to do probably 2-3 minutes about how I was probably gonna be violent. And I was like, whoa, I thought this dude was like my friend, you know what I mean? And I go out and I do my set and I'm like, it goes good because I'm really hilarious at the G Silent on Twitter. It goes well, but in my head I'm like, why did I have to even fucking deal with this? This is like crazy. And I get off stage and I'm all bummed out, so I'm like, I gotta just go. So I don't say goodbye to anybody, I leave. I had brought my friend with me to the show and he meets me out front a few minutes later and I was like, God, can you believe that happened? And he was like, it actually got worse. Apparently, after I got off stage, this guy was like, oh, yeah, I'm sorry, I went too far with the jokes. David is a strong African-American comedian. He's steadfast, he's trustworthy. Let's start the bidding at $1,500, is what that dude said about me. Which sucks, because that was supposed to be my night of like, oh, David, you nailed it, you're really doing it. The weird thing about it though is that working comedy on the road, it's never the host doing it. It's like one guy in the audience, you know what I'm saying? So it's still like the community is against this one person. I've never, and I've been all over, I've never had an experience in comedy where it's been like, I felt like they were all against me racially, you know what I mean? It's still like, the person who's doing it is always the outcast and stuff like that. Because most people are pretty good, but there's always something, it's always hanging over your head somewhere, or lurking in a corner about to get you. And that is how I feel about race in America.
Thanks for watching Race in America. Go ahead and like this video, leave a comment, tap here to subscribe, and tap here to keep watching.